see that something's been weighing on you lately. You've been so quiet, and it's hard not to notice the way you've been looking at yourself. Please, don't hide from me. You're not alone in this. I'm right here, always, and I want to help. I know you've been struggling with a lot of negative thoughts, feeling like you don't deserve to be happy, like you're not good enough. But that couldn't be further from the truth. I don't want you to think that I'm going to judge you for what you're feeling. I'm not here to criticize you or tell you to snap out of it. I'm here to listen, to hold you, and to remind you that no matter how dark things may seem right now, you're not alone. I'm right here beside you, and I'm not going anywhere. You mean everything to me, more than you could ever know. When you say those things about yourself, it breaks my heart. You're so much more than you realize. You're kind, you're strong, you're beautiful inside and out. I wish you could see yourself the way I see you. You might be going through a rough time, but that doesn't make you any less worthy of love or happiness. I know it feels overwhelming right now, but we'll get through this together. You don't have to carry this burden on your own. It's okay to lean on me. I want to take all your worries and make them disappear, to be your support when you feel like you can't go on. Just let me in. Let me help. We can face it all, one step at a time, and you won't have to go through any of it alone. You are more than enough, and I love you, always. I know you feel like you're not enough, but I need you to hear this. You are everything to me. You've always been everything. I see the little things you do, the care you give, and the love you put into everything. You may not think it's enough, but to me, it's more than enough. It's more than anything I could ever ask for. Your heart, your kindness, your strength. Those things are what make you beautiful, not anything else. Sometimes we get so caught up in our own heads, don't we? We let ourselves believe that we aren't worth loving, that we don't deserve to be happy. But that's not true. You're deserving of so much joy, so much love, and I want to remind you of that every day. The world might not always show you that, but I will. I'll show you how much you're loved. I'll show you just how much you mean to me, over and over again. You don't need to put on a mask for me. I love you as you are, even when you feel broken, even when you feel like you failed. I'm here, always, for all the messy, complicated, beautiful parts of you. You don't have to carry all that weight by yourself. You don't have to hide how you feel. You can lean on me. Let me hold you. Let me help you carry it. Because no matter what, you're never a burden to me. You are allowed to feel down sometimes. You're allowed to have moments when everything feels too heavy. But I want you to know right now that I'm here to help lighten that load. I will always be here to support you, to remind you that you matter, that you're worth everything. You don't have to struggle alone. You have me, and I'll never leave. You don't have to try so hard to hide the way you're feeling. I can see it. I can feel it. And it's okay. There's nothing wrong with feeling weak, with feeling vulnerable. In fact, that's what makes you so incredibly strong. The courage to show your true self, even when it's hard. I love you for that. I love you for your honesty, even when it feels impossible to open up. Sometimes, it's hard to see the beauty in yourself when the world feels heavy. But I see you, and I see the beauty that's inside of you. I see the kindness, the love you have to give, the strength you don't always recognize in yourself. Your worth is not defined by your doubts, your struggles, or the days when you don't feel like you're enough. I promise you, you are more than enough. You always have been. You are allowed to take a break from carrying everything. You don't have to keep going at this pace, always trying to push through. It's okay to rest. It's okay to lean on someone. Let me carry some of the weight for you, if only for a little while. You don't human. And in my eyes, that's more than enough. So let go. Let go of the fear that you're too much, that your emotions are too heavy. You're not. You are loved, and that love is unconditional. It's not about what you can give me or what you can do. It's about who you are. And I wouldn't change a single thing about you. You're perfect, exactly as you are. I can feel how heavy your heart is right now, and I just want you to know that you don't have to carry that weight alone. It's okay to feel lost sometimes, but that doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human, and you're going through something that's challenging. But please, let me be here for you. I want to hold you through this. You don't have to face these thoughts and feelings on your own. You don't realize just how strong you are. It's so easy to forget that, isn't it? You've been through so much, and yet here you are, still standing, still fighting. That strength, that resilience, is something not everyone possesses, but you do. I'm so proud of you, even if you don't always feel proud of yourself. I see the beauty in your soul, even when you feel the darkest thoughts creeping in. Please don't let those negative thoughts tell you that you're worthless. You're worth everything to me. Every time I see you, I'm reminded of how much you mean to me. You're not a burden, not to me, not to anyone who truly loves you. You are loved deeply and completely for exactly who you are. And it breaks my heart that you can't see that, but I'll keep reminding you until you do. You deserve so much happiness, so much peace. You deserve to feel light and free, and I want to be the one to help you get there. You don't have to do this alone. Let me help carry the weight for you. Let me be the one who reminds you of your worth, even on the days when you forget. You are precious to me, and nothing will ever change that. I want you to take a deep breath with me, in and out. That's it. Just focus on your breath for a moment and let go of all the heavy thoughts weighing you down. You don't need to carry them right now. You don't need to solve everything today. I'm here with you, and that's all that matters. Let yourself feel safe, because you are. You're in a space where nothing else matters except how you're feeling. And I just want you to know that it's okay to let go of the pressure. I know the world can feel overwhelming sometimes, and it's easy to feel like you're not enough. But I need you to trust me when I say this. You are so much more than you think. Every little thing you do, every kind word, every gentle gesture, they all matter. And the impact you have on those around you, especially me, is so much bigger than you realize. You're not alone in this. I'm always here to listen, to support you, to hold you when the world feels too harsh. You've been carrying so much, and it's okay to let someone else help hold it for a while. You deserve that comfort, that peace. You deserve to feel like you can rest without guilt or shame. Remember, your worth isn't something you need to earn. You're worthy just by being you. You don't have to do anything to prove yourself. Just existing in this world is more than enough. I see you, and I love you, just as you are. No matter what, that will never change. You are so much more than you realize. Your worth isn't tied to what you do or how you look. It's tied to who you are. You are kind, compassionate, loving, and more than capable of overcoming anything that comes your way. I know it might be hard for you to see that right now, but I need you to trust me when I say you are more than enough. You don't need to prove anything to anyone, especially not to yourself. You are worthy of all the love in the world, just as you are. I want you to stop being so hard on yourself. There's no need to keep carrying that weight. You don't have to be perfect, and you don't have to handle everything alone. It's okay to lean on others. It's okay to ask for help. You don't have to carry everything on your own shoulders. I'm here, and I will always always be here to hold you up when you feel like you can't go on. I know you've been going through a tough time, but please know that you don't have to carry these feelings forever. They will pass, just like the storm clouds eventually fade away, and the sun will shine again. You will feel better, and you will find peace. And when that moment comes, I'll be right here, cheering you on, ready to celebrate how far you've come. You've been through so much, and you've survived every bit of it. That strength, that resilience, is something you carry within you. You are capable of overcoming anything, and I'm so proud of you for how far you've already come.